So we went off on a diagonal here. I can't see the train going off on the diagonal. So they must have ploughed the rail line away, took it away and flattened the field out. Or else the rail line made a turn for Carrigan's. There's a couple of houses up that way, so Carrigan's have up that direction. But if you look at Google Maps, it looks like it more or less goes straight on, you know. So I think from here, the farmer must have took the rail line away. There's a stream down there. So you think there would be a bit of a bridge here, wouldn't you? So then again, was there always a stream there, or has that been dug out since? Come on, this way, Pet. From where I was walking there, I couldn't see that it's a bit hard here. And this green grass is higher up than the rest, so that field there is lower down. But so that place is built itself. Well, I'm going to go over here. Over here is definitely railway line. Luna's looking for a rabbit poo. I'll see if there's any sign of a wee bridge or anything here, picking over a stream, and then we know then if the line went straight on. I see. I'll say that bunch of trees over there, there's probably the line went on across that direction, but there had to be a bridge here. We're more or less on the line here now. If she crossed anyway, so I had to go down through there, you know. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see there at all. You'd think you'd have a bit of a wall or something. Because even if the boys would have not taken away the river line, or the boys taken away a bridge, there's a few stones lying there, like they're just stones. We're just pulling on the lead. And the frame with the photography, Luna. As far as this tree, that's it. Sometimes these trees can grow next to stone walls, you know. A couple of big rocks, but they're completely gone. See, saying that, there's a lot of rocks lying here. See all this? No, you're pulling the lead. She's pulling away. There's a lot of rocks lying here, so they could have been stones from the bridge. Because the rocks aren't lying anywhere else, are they? Come on out, Pet. Now, bearing in mind, it's not a big grand bridge. It's just a bridge over a wee stream. That's concrete there. That's reinforced concrete there. I don't like walking around the lake, it's so annoying, you know. Come on now. That's why you need to be free range, don't you, Pet? Well, it's windy here now. I think the best thing, look Google Maps, find out where the rail line starts again. But do you think you need a station somewhere and a road coming down to a station? Maybe someday we'll drive out to Carrigan's, you know, Luna, in the car, and see if we can find the old station and see if we'll work our way back. As far as us going back in again, I think it'd be handy going through the field. You know, once we get to that field with all the trees, I might go back there a wee bit. Now when we come up here, the line is pretty straight the whole way. So you wonder why once you start zigzagging here. We get on the straight bit here now. It has to follow the Foyle, but it's come in and break it off the Foyle because of the boggy ground. It's hard to tell here now. So the land has changed so much here with building that place and building that place. It could be anywhere. Come on now, honey. Let's hope my scooter's still there. Let me get back. Rabbit poo. There's rabbit poo. It's not all about running, is it? Oh, I've just got a message there. My Amazon parcel is ready for collection. That's my 512 gigabyte card. I'll get that on the way home. So that's in Donegal. We're in Donegal now. And it's funny how they put the slaughterhouse right in the back corner. The size of Donegal, like, you think it'd be handy putting the slaughterhouse right about the middle and make it convenient. Put it near Letterkenny and all, be more convenient for customers. But they stick it in the very, very back corner of the county. Any pollution then goes on the Northern Ireland's part of the river. They don't have to clean it up. Ah, they're sneaky, so they are, Luna. I still rub eating like rabbit shit now. Now, Luna, I might follow you into the field now to get back down here. That rail line's awkward. The first 5 minutes anyway. Luna, we're going to leave it now, we're leaving. Oh, she loves carriages and all, she loves the rail line. You know the rail line in front, it is dense. And look at the field, there's gaps. See through them trees, it looks a lot easier to walk than the rail line. But there's a wee path here with people walking. So there's people walking here. You can see the wee path. And they are going to the river line, they're not going to the field. So I'll keep an eye on this wee path on the other side. See if they do go down into the field. There's a couple of wee bits there, like she's going up and down into the field, where she's scooted down and I've called her back. Well, look you off now, monster. They're going about wasting water and all the rest. That thing there is running water there. Fuck's sake, there's no ball cock on it. There's no ball cock on it. There's a ball cock. I'd have fixed that there. There's no ball cock's missing. So she's trickling water instead. Is that not a waste there, boys? I wouldn't be surprised he points that water from Northern Ireland, you know. I see these farmers over here. Don't want to pay their water rates. He's probably tapped into a wee line on down. It's a waste anyway, pet. It says a long time since a cow was in this field. Probably sheep, there's sheep wire there. Come on out, Luna. Find your own way back now, honey. Ah, we see, so I'll probably get stuck now, like. Alright. Come on over, honey. Well, you better not get stuck. You got over there quick enough. See what I mean? Like, it's just typical. I'll walk on, leave it. Come on now. Look at that, eh? Nah, you ain't pretending. No, we're going this way, pet. No, I'd look for a wee way down into the field. Come on, you're good at finding spots. I want to see if there's any wee paths or people have been walking here. Look, see, look down there, look. That looks like a wee path there, doesn't it? Barbed wire's cut. On down we go. But when you get down here, you don't see nothing. There's no path. Look at this here, boys, look. That's off the railway line there. That's the telegraph wires. Electric wires. Made in London, anyway. Something made in London found this whole way out here to a field. See, there's no path here, is there? There's a wee path going down there, so it's probably wants going fishing. All this out plant here, that's out poisonous stuff, isn't it? Well, we're down here a wee bit, pet. I seem handier than the railway line. I'm not going the whole way down here, we're down a bit. Till we get a couple of big trees there, were blocking me badly. We're down to be past them. Ah, these are probably all poisonous plants here. So they'll probably come out in a skin rash or something. Them ones there are poisonous. Them ones there, like, but they're everywhere. I don't know what these other ones, I don't know what they are. They look a bit foreign anyway. They look a bit like Japanese knotweed. They're not Japanese knotweed, but they look like that type of family. They don't look like they belong here. You can see this ground's boggy. So you get them in plants. That's a wee badger hole there. That's a wee badger hole. See, I go for a simple scoot and a scooter, and I have a big long movie, and I want to say you're very too long. I can't help it, like. I don't know. It used to be Wallow too. Wallow used to find things and all. She went that slow. We used to come across stuff. And Luna's going that fast. We're still coming across stuff. If you went normal speed, you wouldn't see half the things. Look, that looks like a wee bit of a path there, doesn't it? It's coming up from there again. Must be a wee fishing man. And we start to get back on the river line somewhere. So that's the worst of the trees there. That looks a handy spot to get up there, you know. I think maybe a hedge on our head. We don't see anyway. Don't want to go up with this barbed wire. There's rubbish lying there, like. I wonder if that's brought up by high tide. It looks like it's been brought up by tide, it's hard to know. There's plastic and everything lying about. Then I think we need to get back up on the river line now. It's falling down trees and everything here now to walk across. Rubbish. We'll go through this gap over here in the corner. And then, first chance I have of getting up, we'll go up. Some old plastic lying here. Well, that's the end of the field anyway. I'm not going to get down that way. Look at that, boys. See, yeah, all the ones that done this, they haven't done it recently. Maybe the boy, look, see the wires cut here too. Maybe the boys years ago, they died since, or they're in an old people's home. But that used to be a wee walk out one time. But either way, you still can't walk the Carrigans. That boy on the scooter told me you can go on that way to Carrigans and you can't. You come to them fields in the factory. Oh, that wee field there all full of white flowers. Daisies and something else. Daisies and what do you call them yellow ones? Daffodils. I love ferns. See if you that speed up, it's like something out of what do you call it? Aliens. I don't know. Them wee ferns go back to the time of dinosaurs. Luna! They were here when there was dinosaurs roaming there. Along with wee slithers. Now after the Russians put a nuclear blast and kill us all, they might survive that too, you know. Somewhere. Luna! There you go, piggy boy! Piggy boy! Oh, you fell there. Then there is to know what that hole is for there. That's been dug out. Farmer had to come down that field with big diggers at one time. That's a long time ago because you see all the trees that's growing in there now, like. It's funny how it hasn't filled with water. You think the water from that field would drain into there. And maybe that wouldn't be the bottom of the hole, maybe it would on down deeper. It was filled up over the years. Maybe they're mining for gold or something, you don't know. But it looks like a digger. You wouldn't dig it out by a spade like that. You wouldn't. Big digger's got a big JCB. And where's all the clay that it dug out? There's no big heap of clay lying anywhere. There's just clay missing. You think an old digger would dig a hole and dump it to the side? I must carry it away in a wee tractor and trailer somewhere. Maybe the farmer wanted a bit of stone or something for a driveway. Found a wee pile of stones there. Now there's a hard bit here now. This is the holly. I think after this here, this is the hardest bit. Everything else is just awkward. Now if you're going to do this walk, you need to get it done soon. No point of waiting in the summertime when all the brambles was out. A bit hard then. A handy wee spot to camp, wouldn't it? Any backpackers want a wee quiet spot. Any cyclist, anybody cycling, come down here a wee bit. You wouldn't have to go down to the end. Just go off the cycle lane. About 40-50 feet. Put your wee tent up. Chain the base to these fallen down trees. And then you only what? 15 minutes down the cycle lane, down to Craigavon Bridge. I told that other man that I had my scooter tied to the trees down below. I hope he's not looking down to see to get a faster scooter. I'll go down, mine's will be gone. I want to be lying there. You can't watch some of these people, you know. That's the highlight of the day now. It doesn't take much to make a highlight, does it? Whenever you find something you didn't know was there, that's a bonus. Just wondering, that big hole in the river line, wouldn't have been the security forces done that during the Troubles? Stopped the IRA bringing Land Rovers and all down here, tractors. Just left enough for pedestrians. You don't know, they may have done that, you know. Just talk about hole, stop machines coming down. You think they dug the whole lot away? You know what they've probably done? They probably just put a stick of dynamite in there, blew it up. They used to blow up bridges and all, didn't they? No, you want a drink of water? Refreshments. She's up that quick, she doesn't even think about refreshments. You need your refreshments now, pet. You think now she'd need something more than that, wouldn't you? But the funny thing about this wee stream going down here, the stone looks like it comes from a quarry rather than a river line. There's no sign of granite here. So I can't see that stream being here when the train was here. It's coming down the side. There's an old house up there, no roof on it. And it's come down the side of the field. Why would you want to divert it? Why would it come straight down the field and come to one side? Where did it go? I mean, it goes through these trees here. It doesn't look like it's a stream at all. The water's just flowing everywhere. It looks like an old field's been flooded and someone's just pulled the plug out. It's all black stone. See that? The clay's not very deep. You need to walk down that stream to the Foyle, you know, if that wire wasn't there. She can get across. I can't, but there's no muck. Can I get across? Oh, maybe I can't. Right, I can just walk into the stream. That's so handy there. It doesn't look very old, does it? Like, I don't think that water was flowing there when they planted that tree. Look, it's all over the place here. So that water used to go somewhere else. And some farmers came with a digger and dug that trench out and diverted a stream. It's all mud down here now, like there's no, hasn't got a direct route to the Foyle. It's just all over the place. Ah, that's it, Luna. Come on up. Luna! Luna's gone disappearing. Luna! I want to come out here. I don't want to jump on a barbed wire fence. Come on, honey! Come on, you out there now. I was going to walk up along the fir trees and then back to the cycle lane and get my scooter, but I think we'll go back now by the fir trees again instead of the cycle lane. It's that long now since you were there the first time, so I'll have second snuffs. More honey, should put a wee bar of chocolate or something, you know. I didn't know it was going to be going this far. We still have to do pre-ham wood, we have to see our bluebells. I remember that football. I'm near the end now. I'm near the cycle lane. I ain't got the cycle lane over there because up the hill. Why, reckon, Luna? You think that's me walk? Yeah, a bit brighter now, so it is. And it's funny how good the path is here. It shows how many people must walk down here and then they give up and turn back. If they didn't give up, this path would be like this the whole way down. You get a couple of fallen down trees and one's going to climb over them. Bags of rubbish dumped here. So that's people who have driven the cars that road up there and walked down here. Now I would say that's ones from Carrigans and all. They pay to dump the rubbish. Ones on the day wouldn't come out this far. Dump rubbish. Farmers must still use these cycle lanes to get into their fields. And the gate and all that. You get no EP. Because ones are right under YouTube, you know, and say, lift your dog's poo up. Lift your dog's poo up. You have to keep saying, the dog's not peeing, it's a girl. That's how they pee. Now we'll go back this wee path, it's nicer. Get the scooter. Oh, you're having some fun today, Luna? No bother with sheep or nothing out here. There's the odd wee rabbit. And the rabbits aren't here, but there's places where there's rabbits. Some plastic in there, isn't there, like? You know about lifting bottle tops and the plastic in the ocean? See if you just take a walk along this Foyle here. The amount of plastic. And you couldn't recycle that. It's been lying there that long. It's just thick with plastic. There's our fridge freezer. That's a brave edge of a tree there. It's a brave size. Ah, that was there when the train was passing by. There we go now, look, she don't know what... I didn't even notice that on the way up. There's an wee fairy part, a lot of fairies around here, you know. Yeah, Daisy. There's the wee washing there. Oh, the wee fairies, they have to use washing up powder like everybody else. Eh? So it's like a Jacob. Jacob lives in that wee house. Alfie Rose lives in that one. What about the wee egg, look? Oh, that's a wee happy one there, look. I like the furs. You think, but you wouldn't want to try and get wee wains in that dark wood, would you? Like, they should be told that's a dangerous place to go there. Shouldn't be encouraging wains to go on the trees. Ah, that boy there, he can't get on with the rest of the ones in the village. He had to move out here. Ah, we furs don't get on either. What are you looking at now, pet? Aye? What's Luna looking at? I'll stop off at the other wee fairy trail halfway down. That's better done, like. It's a proper wee trail. It's not as dark and eerie as that one. That's nice there wee picnic place. I got up this morning, watched a bit of TV. I was quite happy watching TV. If I didn't have to go out, I wouldn't have went out today. And wee Luna, she lay beside me for a certain amount of time, then she had to go out. So I took me for a normal wee area walk in the morning. I'm down here now. See, you lie in the house and your life could disappear very quickly. Way bad day yesterday. The rain just lashed yesterday. I was down in Buncrana. I stock up on oven chips. Get the box freezer filled up. And all the potato famine's coming. Vegetable oil now is going to be rationed. I need my oven chips. If I don't get my oven chips, it's like a potato famine. Aldi's the cheapest place for them. The wee buns I normally buy down there, they're out of stock. See, didn't see an empty space in the shelf. I mustn't be selling them no more. Not making enough money on them. I had to buy dearer ones. 20% on the pound. They used to give good exchange rates. Whenever the pound devalued and was only getting 12% after Brexit, you still went down there and got 19%. And then when you give them 15-16%, they would give 22%. You always got more. Exchange rate now is 19%. They're still only giving 20%. So I'm losing out now, like. I'm only getting 1%, like. So the only bad thing about Buncrana, when I get chips, I have to come straight home. So don't like getting a couple of bags every now and again. I want to get my food.
Total distance 6 miles. Total time 2 hours 37 minutes and 48 seconds. Split pace 34 minutes 4 seconds per mile.
I haven't used that app in ages. That's pretty good. Map My Walks. It's a pretty good app. If you're walking through a trees like a forest like this and you haven't got a clue where you are, it draws you a wee outline where you've walked. And if you get lost, you can look at it and you know roughly where to turn left or right to retrace your steps. So I just loaded this up because I wanted to check the distance today. But it'd be interesting to look where the wee map when we're finished, where the river line is, and then you're supposed to be able to save it then and send it and all that crap, but I don't bother with that. Get back to the scooter. Once I get back to the scooter, then I'll turn the phone back off again. Can't use the phone when I'm on the scooter. Need the GoPro for that. Everybody's saying, oh, thank God the video's going to be an hour shorter. Must be near this wee shrine thing now. Wee memorial garden. Now we're not far off the scooter. And hope it's still there. Luna likes us walk here. Like, we're doing 6 miles, but Luna's probably already done 8. Why she's running back and forward. I can hear noises out there in the river. Luna's been a lunatic again. Hey, what does she want to do down there? Come on, honey. A few bluebells. Oh, a wee cobweb. I wonder what that was. Got a wee cobweb off one of the trees and a wee bit of grass dangling from my hat. It'd be interesting to know who owns these trees. Is this Northern Forestry planted these? Normally they put a wee sign beside everything, but it does look like they've been planted rather than wild. This is up there now through the trees. Now here's the wee garden again now, the bog oak. I wouldn't sit in there. You wouldn't want to be sitting there and somebody coming down expecting you to pray on, would you? I stopped halfway up there. There was a couple of fallen down trees, a lovely wee spot. I sit in the fallen down trees, and the trees is warm to sit on. The sun's shining on them. Stopped there the last day too. It's a wee short path off the cycle here. It's a nice wee spot, like good view of the Foyle. It's just more or less opposite new buildings. I don't think we're not too far from the scooter now. Will it be there? Will it be there, Luna? Will the scooter be there? If I knew it was going to be away as long as it was, I would have bowed a wee bit deeper. The only problem when you get a bit deeper, the brambles are up the hands of you trying to get the rock on. Well, the time down here, they were set fire to it, you know. Everybody's walking around with a box of matches. And I'll tell you what, I forgot, I started off bad, like yes, I forgot about that, you know. I started off bad. I thought she was my scooter, that. I thought that was the path going up. Might be, you know, 2 wee paths going up, one more goes up and I missed past that. If I got lost anyway, I'd walk down the cycle lane, and where the fence starts off, there's a wire fence fencing these trees off, and when that starts off, that's the wee path where I have my scooter down. So if I got disorientated, I'll go up the cycle lane and look for that fence. There it is there in front now. See the wee handlebars there? Where is it? Next to that tree, the wee handlebars. Still there, still there. So I might put a wee bit of duct tape over that writing pure. I'll get this combination off now. So there's the handles up now. Handles bolt up now and my wee lock over the top. Just carry this beastie out now. If I left the handle up, if you imagine now, I'll put a wee stand on it. There's a wee stand on it there. If you let the handle stand up, it stands out a lot more. Needs the handle down like you wouldn't pay a heat. But so if I had black duct tape over the writing, it wouldn't show up as much. You see, you could just throw it in sideways. Look at that there, boys, look at that. Wee bramble holding on to me. She thought the brakes had locked on there. See that, boys? No, oh, didn't see that how getting in. You know why? Because I carried it on. Trying to wheel it out. None of the lunatics gone down through there. She did it the last day too. There's the wire fence. I'm going to go down this cycle and collar. So I'll come out somewhere. Yes. Oh, trying to hold the phone and wheel this at the same time, and there's rocks and everything. Falling down branches. So I can't see the scooter any good for trying to ride over this stuff. Even if you had a scooter powerful enough, get a mountain bike. You know, there's limitations like. Even if I seen a scooter before I bought this one, £2,000. Suspension, 2-wheel drive and all that. You still have limitations. The end of the day, it's got wee wheels. I know, back to civilization. Back now to the crowds. Look at that now. Place is packed. Busy weekend. Well, Luna the lunatic! Luna! 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 She'll probably come out up there somewhere, like. That's the kind of it, like. You'll be looking here and she'll come up there or come out down there. Where's Luna? Hear the bell now. There you go. We'll head back down now. Next time we stop now, it'll be the wee ferry place. I'll stop as I can't record when I'm scooting. There's an odd wee corner here. When you're opposite new buildings here, you're pretty close to the river. It's a lovely wee walk here, and there's wee bluebells and all. The bluebells get even closer, but it's why I keep stopping all the time. We know I was on a good wee jog there. That's all bluebells all along the edge there. And this wee part here is quite nice because you're not looking at a dead straight line. It's nice having the odd wee curve on it rather than a dead straight line. But halfway up this line, less than halfway up, about 1/3 of the way up this line, there's a wee lane goes off to a caravan that's selling coffee. And that bit of line seems to be busier than the rest. People are coming for a walk and go up and get a wee cup of coffee. There's one of them wee stork herons, we call them, birds out there. Nice taking off, nice flying. I think Widow could have zoomed in on them. They don't help you, do they? But she's practically running down this. It's full of energy. This is the wee path I was on about here, the tree trunks. So we basically just past the wee bluebells and all. There's a wee proper picnic site down there with a bench and a wee viewpoint. And the fairy things is down there, but in here is nicer. I was sitting in here on the way up, and we learned, I was sitting here a good 20 minutes, and Luna was just snuffing all around the place. No cold draft from the Foyle. The sun, it's a wee sun hotspot. A couple of fallen down trees here, and you sit in the logs and lovely and warm. And I just parked the scooter here, like. No need to lock it up, like. I'm right beside it. Isn't that a nice wee spot there, isn't it? The sun's moving away a wee bit now. See how many logs, look how rotten logs and all. Nice wee logs to sit on. Someone's had a wee Snicker bar. Phone's telling me now there's only 15% battery on it. It's not a nice wee view there now, sitting in the sun, you just listen to the wee birds and all. Not that for a view of the Foyle. And she was drinking out of that wee puddle earlier on. That last wee place we were in was just up there. The wee path goes off, just in that corner, basically the wee path goes off. And you have the wee tree trunk, you have a wee place to yourself, like. What this here? That's a proper built place. Doesn't look as nice, does it? It looks, there's not much, there's rubbish, you know. That's probably what it is, you know. How littering all lying about, cigarette packets. But, money spent. But the weeds don't grow up. It doesn't look as nice. If you had to sit in a seat, what are the 40 you see in there? There's ones putting memorial things on the back of them. All the rubbish. It's 1 minute. It's just up there. I was sitting. So beautiful. It just doesn't look as nice. But it's all these, like originally they had all them lit up and all, like they always do that, don't they? And after fittings, lights under the ground is a waste of money. All these architects, there's all the wee plans, that's all got armoured cable and all the rest. The amount of money it costs to put the wire, forget about running the lights, just to wire them things up is a fortune. And you can guarantee they were broke the first year and it's just full up with cement. And the idea was the lights shine up along these. You see, these artists have all these ideas, like. And you've got a wee telescope. And if you're on the far side, it's over there. It's hard, this camera's showing it up. Right about there, you have the opposite. It's the exact same as this. You've got 3 poles with wee fish on it and another telescope. And you're supposed to go, wee! Maybe it's joining Catholics and Protestants together idea type of thing. They had to have some idea to get the money, don't they? I'm sure the artists got well paid for it. But it's, like that's a tub of more stone and all, like. Your concrete, tub more concrete. So it's not to say, that would have been all nice and bright there when they laid it. It just looks neglected now. Well, if it was left natural, if there had a wee wooden bench all sitting there and just a boy come and cut the grass now and again, that would have been nicer. I'll take the scooter now. There's a wee ferry trail down here. No picnic tables here because they know it only cause more rubbish. Nobody will carry a picnic down here anyway. It's just boys coming with wee backpacks, bicycles, boys, and have a wee backpack on, a couple of wee provisions with them. Look what Luna, the lunatic is. Luna! She's away all by herself, left me behind. She's gone on through the ferry trail. She's gone away with the ferries, if you ask me. Like, I can let's open the app. I can lock the motor in this here using the app. But I better not, because this phone's 15% power left. And if I lock the scooter up and the phone goes flat, I won't get it unlocked. It's a long walk home then. Pushing a scooter with a locked wheel. So there's a wee ferry place here now. See more wash on these ferries. They leave the place. Ferries or something like that. I don't like Christmas decorations in the summertime. They're supposed to be educating these wee wins not to use plastics. Like, it's different like them wee houses. Somebody spent the time painting them, like, and it's biodegradable. It's natural. But when it comes to all these plastic things, want their wishes, they need to change that now. We're into summer now, like. Best place to get there, that's the ferry trail. I've seen better ferry trails. If you go up there and County Armagh, oh, they're good at doing ferries. We call the county opposite Armagh next to it. Is it Meath or something? Plenty of ferries around there. They do. Look, that's a nice wee path down there. That's where she's wrong. I'm not going to do that in the scooter. Luna! 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 She's near a rabbit or something. Luna! Come over here! Luna! Oh, bad! 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 You don't do that! That's bad! Come on over with me. If she makes that noise, she's near a rabbit. It's a bit like Wallow. When Wallow was eating, she always came out licking her lips. When she makes that noise, I know she's just close to chasing a rabbit. You not to hurt any wee bunnies? Come on. You're getting better, aren't you, pet? But they run in front of you and all, don't they? They're way tempting. No, you did come back and all. And when I got you to start, pet, you chased bunnies. Did you come back? No, you didn't. So you are getting better. When this bicycle passes here, we'll give you a wee bicky. Make the one bicky do two things. A, not kill the cyclist and his bicycle, and B, not kill the rabbits. So hold on here now, we meant this bicycle passes. I'm going to give you a wee treat. I'll get the wee treat ready now. I want to see, I'll get the wee treat ready. It's in my pocket here. Oh, we'll get a bigger treat this time. Hold on. Right down. Yeah, now. I brought a couple of... I forgot to bring treats, but some wee biscuits in the car. I brought the biscuits. We're going to run down here now, are we? That's a good. More bluebells here just to say the path. What I like about this cycling here, you're nowhere near traffic. Lots of cycling. She's down by the river again, terrorising. We're not far off the ferry trail. Luna! 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 It's gone quiet. Look, there she is. See what I mean, like? See that there, boys? I don't know. I see that boy come in the bicycle. There's a pile of trees up there. I don't think it's to do anything with these trees. And there's a bit of a lane. I'm going to walk up to see where it goes. But the wee lane, see them boys, the bikes are coming down it. Down there in front. And I don't know what's up there, whether you're right up there or not. This camera's out of focus, is it? Yeah, that's out of focus a bit. What can I do, like? We'll take a wee look up that lane to see what's there. There's a wee path here, them boys came down. The cows is over here. So I reckon the fact the cows at the fields, they must have stopped here. So I don't know whether they came up that cycling, came in here and stopped, or whether they were actually up there cycling down. So they're not up this way. I'm going to go up this. You wouldn't ride a scooter up that. I might even be attempting to ditch the scooter. But I'm going to look up this corner, see if it goes anywhere. That's a dead end there. So it's hard to know where there's a field up there. So I must just go to a farm. I see the wire fence. So there's no thickness and it's going to a flat field. So unless the farmer just made this for easy access. Do you know what? Still, I'm not carrying that any further. That's good. I'll leave it there. I think it's only up this corner. Hello, wee cows. If there's somewhere to go, I'll bring it on up. Them boys there too. Or girls, them girls. So there's a wee lane, look. That might be worth exploring. No time today, it's after 5:30. I want to step back from Prehem Wood. I had to make the most of the bluebells when they're there. But there's trees up there, unless it goes up the main road. Come on, that's right, Luna. But I'll check it out some other day. Luna! There's a few stones stirred up there. You think that number of that number of mountain bikes, this is all these stones that were tore up if they were coming down this hill. Young boys been with the R sliding the back brakes. So I reckon they didn't come down this hill. You can learn the cycle in and pull down to see the cows. But you never know. Come on now, wee honey. Not them poor wee cows there, like, and you think a mile in that lane they're killing them. No, that slaughterhouse. Come on, pet. Come on now, Luna. I don't know much about plants. I know bluebells, but them wee yellow ones, all I know, I haven't got a clue what they are, but I haven't seen many of them about. It might be a wee rare thing. It doesn't look like they're fully open. Maybe they are, maybe that's it. But I've never seen wee flowers like that. Look at them close up, like. I've never seen wee flowers like that there before. There's some here if you need to see them. Maybe someone watching this video might know what they are. But this is the only place I've seen them. There's just a bit of banking here along the bluebells. I haven't seen them further up. There's some on that side too. That side there's got them as well. It's funny how they're in this one wee patch. But they might be like bluebells. Maybe they can't scatter too far. I have no clue what they are. We have just completed 8 miles. This is the end of the railway line. The wee, what do you call it? Loch Swilly Railway. The wee diesel train. If you left Londonderry, it hasn't been going in years. That's where it came to an end. Over there is an old stately home. Don't know much about it, but it's still in good condition. And over here is an old farm buildings, which is more interesting. The farm buildings are 3 stories high. So I'd imagine if you're up there, I've never been up there like, but if you're up there, I'd imagine it's 2 stories high. From maybe 1 story high, you know. Them big houses, there's 1 story high. From there looks 3, from the other side maybe it's 2 stories high. But I would say if you're up in the courtyard, the actual courtyard on it, that the upper half of that building is where you access all the wee horses and couch and all that type of thing. Now I'd imagine that there belonged to that big house. They had the laundry and everything out there. Butter, all that kind of stuff. All the horse and all the carriages kept in the bottom. And the very front bit of the building there is fancy. Big windows and all that. So it's meant to be seen like. So for the front, we're looking at the side of that building. The front of that building is facing the house. But then you have this house here in between. Looks a bit odd. I would say that house is from 1920s like. So the only thing I could be thinking is, that big house is still here today. Inheritance tax came in after World War I. The government it lost a lot of money. These big houses couldn't get servants and stuff and all that there. They all wanted extra money. So it could have been that them people there sold the house off because they couldn't maintain it and built themselves that house in the garden. So when they built that house, they kept the stable blocks and the farm. So there's still a farm there yet. You see behind that house is a big high wall. It could be the part of the walled garden. What would have been that big house over there. Or it could have been that big house built out there as a granny flat. And then maybe the younger generation moved in there. I don't know what the history of it is. I mind it's all different owners now. But that stable block is very interesting. I'd love to see the front of it, like. You don't really see the front, but you see the bit of landscaping and all, like, all around it. Basically thing about here now, she's running a tower down there. There's a wee cafe here. All it is that blue caravan over there. Wee blue caravan sells teas and stuff. Probably dear, I don't know. But the majority of people are coming from Londonderry up here for a wee walk, are going to get the wee cup of tea and head back again. There's very few going on up the river line. And if you went over to the caravan, you still won't see that big barn place. But you know about the windows and all that, the windows aren't all identical. You got like a wee square window there, a rectangle window over there. I'd love to know what the use of it was. But it's asbestos roof on it now. It might have been a tiled roof originally, I don't know when asbestos roofs came out. And now it's changed to asbestos later for... But it's just interesting to know some of the history of it. How far their lands went, I don't know. That house wouldn't be too far off the road. Off the main road. I think the main road's just up there now, like. You can see it. So with that big stone wall is with that wee house. There's another, it's a right wee bit up the hill from that. I see there's another bungalow or something in the grounds over there. So the land has all been sold off. Probably look at it in Google Maps and see if there's a walled garden there. To me it looks like a walled garden. Mightn't be a walled garden now, that bungalow could be in the grounds. You see, not every home was a stately home. I imagine even the like of all these big houses you see around Northern Ireland National Trust houses, they started off smaller like that. That was quite a big house there as it is. And then as each generation then were wealthy, they would add on a new wing and they grew. So that one there, if it's been added on there at all, but that wee extension there to the side, it's not a grand extension, it's pretty simple. But there you got your oval back end. Now just imagine that's going to be a dining room and all that. There's always a dining room, isn't it? In the oval bit. Hallway and dining room. These big houses were never so big inside. They're big rooms. But they're all the same sort of design, the architect. Yeah. 4 big rooms in the bottom basically. Then you had your kitchens and all usually underneath. Servants up at the top. Wains kept up at the top. Up until 4 PM if anybody's interested. My phone battery's about to run out. There's a wee notice up there in the tree. Don't know what it is. There's a lot of cars over there, but so there must be something else going on in that building. There's a lot of cars. And this is a car dealer in there now, maybe, I don't know. But this gate's open when the cafe's open, so next time I must take a wee dander down there. Thursdays to Sunday. Nobody comes walking up here during the week. 10 AM to 4 PM. It'd be handy to have a full-time job like that, wouldn't it? 4-day week, 10 o'clock to 4. Who'd not like a job like that? Well, I need to finish this off now, don't I? It must be near 6 o'clock now. I ain't got the pre-hem wood yet. Back at the car now. Did 10.125 miles. Batteries half charged in this. I would say I've done about 10 miles, 7.5, 8 miles. Say we've done 8 miles in this and what, 2 miles. So I'll fold this up now, put in the boot. Way after 16, 7 o'clock now. If we didn't check the time, I'll see if I check the time here. 6:36. Not all about pre-hem wood tonight. We're going home. And the girl's tired anyway. We're going to get home and get you fed and all, don't we? We'll get home now shortly.